Good morning, Dean. How are you?
I'm great this morning, Jamie. How are you?
When it's a Friday and I get to talk to you, it's awesome.
Yeah, let me put my feet up right now. It's getting deep.
Well,
sure.
I tell you what, I'm just excited because it's warm. We've got rain. The flowers are blooming. And your allergies are probably kicking in, right?
That's right. We talked, I think, last week about the gardens, and everybody's out doing planting and everything from that side. So that's good and wonderful. It's always a great conversation for pretty much anybody around this area.
That's right.
You talk about their garden, and it's kind of like, okay.
I'll talk about them more than I will my kids.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm ready to get them. So. Well, what do we got today? We want to talk about our sponsor right off the bat, though. Bank of 1889.
Bank of 1889.
You've got the hat on.
I got the hat on.
You're just bragging on that all the time, right?
Yeah. So I'm always appreciate Bank of 1889 and all they do to help us. So we're doing well. And speaking of the Bank of 1889, got a special guest here that's going to join us this morning.
I wasn't even speaking about this guy. Right?
I know it. We need a longer show to talk about. Got Doug Carr in the audience with us today. So, Doug, appreciate you being here.
Well, thanks for having me. Heard you made breakfast this morning.
I did make breakfast this morning.
There you go.
I brought breakfast. Today is actually our 100th chamber chat or community chat that we had. We started as chamber chat.
This is a special occasion, isn't it?
It is a special occasion.
And folks, if you could see this, it's just right for breakfast. It's a chocolate chip cookie, and it's made out to Bank of 1889. And that's. Did you design that?
Well, I'll have to give credit to Reba. She kind of and the lady at Walmart. They did it. Did great design. So she did a great job with your logo, don't you think, Doug?
Did a great job.
So it's 100 chats sponsored by the Bank of 1889. So.
And who would have ever thought, huh? right, Dean?
Yeah.
And we've got Doug Carr, the president, in here anyway to be able to.
I just want to say congratulations on your 100th episode.
Well, thank you very much, Doug Carr. I tell you what. It's a pleasure to see you in the studios as opposed to paying you on the golf course, right?
He had to pay him this week, so he should be buying the dessert.
Well, and his special son is part of Bank of 1889, and we make a deposit to him quite often, too, don't we?
We do. Well, they paired up, which I thought wasn't good. When Doug's making out the teams.
Well, I paired him up last week.
But you tell, I came in with the right attire. I got the Bank of 1889 hat. Jamie's in here.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Doug, it has been, to be honest with you, it's been a pleasure to have Bank of 1889 and be able to talk about so many different people because, sure, we talk about our businesses and we talk about our friends, but, we see so many people walking into your doors every day, and we don't realize how many people walk through your doors. And there's a lot of business there, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, banking is it's busy time all the time, I think.
Well, and as far as one of the oldest banks in the state, 134 years they've been in business. But I would say the only one that has been in the same location the entire time for that length of time. Mm-hmm. So,
well, they come from all walks, from all places, don't they?
They do.
A lot of history there, but we're proud to.
Now, were you there when they opened up or not?
No, I was not.
Well, there's got to be some old pictures and some old stuff. And, of course, we talk about some folks that have gone on and passed before you. And we miss them and glad that we've got new fresh faces all the time, too, Doug.
Yeah,
so.
We obviously appreciate the support that you give for our show here, but more importantly for what y'all do for the community. A lot of that goes unheralded, but y'all are always been great community supporter and partner, for 134 years. So
thank you very much.
Well, Dean, that's a special cookie, and Doug, go ahead and you can take some of this with you, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to take my cookie and head back to the bank. And I just want to say you guys do a great job with community chat, and everybody loves it.
Well, we couldn't do it without you.
Couldn't do it without you. We appreciate you.
We're going to expect like a greatest hits CD.
That'll be short.
Well,
we'll probably get that in about 15 seconds.
We'll put this in a time capsule, and somebody else will know what happened these days. So,
well, thanks for breakfast.
Well, tell everybody good at the bank for us, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, that was special, Dean.
I tried to bring a surprise down here to you.
Yes, you did.
Today. I just started going through.
100. Well, you've got a sharper mind than I do this morning.
Yeah. Well,
but that's
I got
been
to
awesome.
figuring. Here tomorrow, actually, April 1st, I'm going to be here 2 years, and we started on May the 1st. So you take out. There's 52 weeks in a year.
Here we go.
Times 2, so that's 104. You take 1 month out.
Wow, there you go.
Here we are, 100. So.
Well, I'm glad we did this before April Fools, right?
That's right. That's right.
So now we can tell everybody we'll hopefully be here for another 100. Okay.
Yeah.
No fooling, right? Well, Dean, that was special. So, I got to tell you. I was surprised. I seen him walking through this studio and talk about our sponsor. But we've got a lot of stuff. I mean, the end of March means that April showers, May flowers. But I hope we've got some clear weather for April, because I see a whole list of items going on for April. Right?
We got all kinds of things tomorrow. The Carroll County Sheriff's Office Easter egg hunt out there on 205 Haley Road. Bring your baskets, hot dogs. They're going to have free hot dogs be served. And the Easter Bunny's going to be there, so for pictures. So bring your camera, too. So.
Excellent. And that's at 2 o'clock?
Yeah, and you'll be posting your picture with the Easter Bunny on Facebook, the Carroll County Broadcasting.
You bet. So hey, we're doing all kinds of Easter stuff. So
and then that's at 2 o'clock, and then at the Borkowski's free Easter Bunny pictures, which is at 413 South Springfield Street.
Okay.
From 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock that same day. This is sponsored by the Berryville Onstage Rehearsal Connection, which, by the way, is a new chamber member that we have.
Well, excellent.
So the Easter Bunny will be there for free pictures as well. And then on April the 5th, we got a ribbon cutting for United Country Real Estate and Trusted Advisors Insurance Agency right there off the square, right across from Saunders Museum. That'll be at 1 o'clock.
Miss Ashley, right?
Ashley Hinton, who
awesome.
is taking over the real estate and the insurance agency there, so they'll have that ribbon cutting.
Cool.
And then on the 7th, I hate to even say how my mind thinks, but on April the 7th, the city of Berryville will test the storm sirens.
A week from today, right?
Yeah.
So at 10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock, and the city maintains 4 sirens, one at Cedarville Road, Boyer Drive, Haley Road, and Saunders Heights Road. But, I'm thinking that, I kind of have mischievous. It's like, hey, there's a siren, tornado's coming.
That's right. Well, we'll announce it as well, and Miss Linda will, because, hey, it's important deal.
Right.
And, with storms and the way they blew in last night, and you just never know what's going to be next around the corner, and it's a service, right? It's a service for Berryville to have that. So.
And so it's just that normal testing that they go through. So,
all right.
Kiwanis Trivia Night is April the 10th at 6 o'clock at the Berryville Middle School.
Excellent.
The high school drama department is having to play Steel Magnolias. That'll be April the 13th through the 17th at the PAC.
Yeah, we're